On today's episode, I am in the Crowder Cemetery in Oklahoma. This cemetery is not that big, as you can see right here. It's still in use, but there's a lot of older stones in the back here that we're going to go check out. And it just happens to be on the other side of those trees back there. A nice little body of water. This is in a lake community. People come here to fish and to camp and to relax. But there is a town here that has been here for quite a while, and thus a nice little cemetery. So we're going to check it out and see what we can find. So this is a really cool cemetery. There's a lot of really interesting stones here, a lot of them pretty old and fun to look at. And the cemetery itself is pretty well kept up. It's a still in use cemetery. There are a lot of recent burial here, so the grass is cut, the weeds are under control, which is something I really enjoy seeing. But some of the older stones, they do have a lot of growth on them. I don't have a whole lot of time to do much stone cleaning, but I think I'm going to take a few minutes, clean one or two stones here, and then we'll get back on the road. So, like I said, I don't have a whole lot of time, so I can't spend a ton of time cleaning. So I'm picking a couple stones that I could clean relatively quickly, but make an improvement. This is one I saw. It was one of the first ones I showed in the episode. It's not terrible, as in we can still make out Mary's name, but this growth on her stone is a little out of control. So I'm just gonna knock that back down. All right, so Mary's stone is as clean as I can get it right now in such short time, but the D2 will start killing off all of the growth on there over the course of the next few days and weeks. And so all of that will just fade away, and it'll keep it away for quite a while. So I cleaned this stone particularly because it had a lot of writing on it that I could not read. There was so much growth on there that I couldn't read what it said. And I feel like if someone's going to put forth the thought and effort to putting an epitaph on there of some content, we should be able to read it. So I've cleaned this stone up, and then I'm going to find one more to do before I hit the road. All right, so I finished cleaning this stone for Mary Jackson, who it says was born in 1989 and died in 1909. I know it doesn't look super clean. The growth on there was pretty fine and really in the stone, but this stone will start lightening up. I'm going to give it a quick spray of D2 and just kind of leave it on there. And over the course of the next few days and weeks and months, all that growth will start dying away. It'll stay off the stone, and the stone will actually lighten up quite a bit. So in time, that will look a lot better. A lot of the times you think, oh, you're going to clean the stone and it's just going to look brand new once you're done. But sometimes that growth is just in there. It's in the little crevices and cracks of the stone, and it's just not going to be able to be scraped away. Especially since you don't want to really get in there and like scrape at these stones. You want to lightly brush away the stuff that's going to fall off and let the D2 do all the work after that. So that's all I have. I have really got to get back on the road. Thanks for watching this episode. Remember, as always, when out walking amongst the stones, be respectful, be safe, and I'll see you on the next one.